Okay, first, I would like to thanks to this opportunity to be here at this conference, especially to bring this topic to share about the artificial intelligence or AI and its advancement in optimizing our research process. And we know that AI is becoming increasingly popular these days, and this also affecting the way of scholars, of researchers, and for me personally, to communicate our research into the world, which has so many different languages, and but now can be easier to interconnect by using AI ability. So the topic that I will share today is about the AI translator for scientific research, especially PSA research. Okay, so my screen is already open now. Have you see my screen share? Utiti can see my screen sharing?
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
because it's freezing in my device.
Okay.
Okay, so I will start with the, wait, I can go to the next slide. Okay, so I will start with the broad definition of AI translation tool, which refers to the machine learning translation that convert the source of language into the target language. So the AI translation works by breaking down the content into the small segment and applying algorithm to each segment, then generating a translation based on a set of rules and a set of patterns. And this is what makes AI translation tools is different with the traditional AI translation. I mean the traditional translation, because the AI can learn from their previous translation experience, which can improve their consistency, can improve their accuracy in their future translation. And as for now, the Google Translate has also added the AI-powered feature, the AI-powered system, so they will be more adaptive in the translation process. And also AI, of course, has many benefits for the researchers. And since the AI translator has some kind of supercomputer ability, if we can say that, so they can translate within a second. They can translate a high volume of translation, and they can also translate in a different format. So not only text based, but they can also translate on images, voices, or videos. For videos, they usually using the speech recognition. So when we go to the YouTube, for example, we can see that when someone's speaking, or maybe in the Zoom, when someone's speaking, and the AI will translate what they are speaking automatically in a real time. So that's what AI capability. And consequently, these advantages from the AI can enhance the research productivity, because we can save our time, we can save our effort, we can save our energy. And also some of AI has offering the free services, of course, only for their basic features, such as the Google Translate, the Bing, the Microsoft Bing, and also there is like DeepL, machine learning. There also like a reverso translator. And I think one of the best benefit from AI translation is their customization ability. They can be instructed on specific terminology in a specific domain also, such as in academic domain, in industrial domain, or even in the entertainment domain. But these features somehow payable, so it's not free. For example, the Google Cloud Translation, which has over many customization features, and yeah, of course, not free, so it might only um, recommend it for the business user. But here at this moment, I will share to you some of AI translation tools that will be very suitable for the researchers, for the educators, and most of them are free. Okay, so I go to the next slide. First, we can divide the utilization of AI based on two main assignments. First is for partial page translation, and the second is for full page translation. The partial translation here mean that we only want to translate the part of the sentence from the article, maybe only the abstract or maybe only the one paragraph from one article. So here what we actually do is doing a fast reading. We only want to read some of the sentence from the paper, so we can use the advancement from AI. And we can use the popular AI translation as the first option, which is Google Translator, and we can use it directly from our browser. If we already use the Chrome or the Mozilla Firefox as our main browser, then we can just do a right click, and then the page will automatically translate into our target language, or the language that we want. Yeah. And if we can find that comment or that feature in our main browser, then we can just do the add-on from the Google extension and just put on our browser, on the Mozilla or maybe on the Chrome, and we can find their icon on top of the page, and then yeah, we just can choose the comment that we need. Maybe we want to translate all the document into the English, or maybe we want to translate into some language. And for the sample here, I use the abstract for an English article that we will translate into Indonesian. So what I have to do, just do the right click as I mentioned earlier, and then the sentence that I want to translate, yeah, just appear. The Google has generated automatically. And now I will compare, or we will compare the translation result from the Google with other AI translation tool. Okay. So next, here is the, wait, it's still freezing in me. Okay, do my slide has opened and the next slide. Okay, so the AI translation tools that I mentioned before is ChatGPT. I believe that we all know this AI translation tool because it's quite popular right now. But ChatGPT is actually not specialized for translation. So the ChatGPT is AI that can do many assignments with a specific command. So what we have to do if we want to do the translate using the ChatGPT, just go to their page address, chat.openai.com. Make sure you already have an account. Otherwise, yeah, you just can register it first, and then you just have to log in into that account, and then you will find a blank page, usually in a black background, and you also will find the chat column on the bottom in that page, and then you just typing the comment that you want to. Okay, for example, here I typing the comment, translate this to Indonesia, because I want the ChatGPT to translate the part of the sentence that I will copy to them into the Indonesian language. Or you can also using your own country language. Yeah, for example, we use the Indonesian comment. So we can use the comment like this, tolong terjemahkan kalimat ini ke dalam bahasa Indonesia. So that kind of comment is also acceptable. And after that, we just copy paste the sentence that we want to translate, but don't forget to put an apostrophe at the front and at the end of the sentence, so the ChatGPT can validate that is the sentence that you want to translate. Okay, so it is very important, and make sure you put an apostrophe at the front and at the end of the sentence. And then you just have to press an enter and see what ChatGPT generate for the translation result. Okay, and here on the slide we can compare the translation result from the ChatGPT and from Google. If you can read it carefully, it turns out that ChatGPT can generate more accurate translation with research tone. So I mean here that the translation can deliver the true meaning of the research sentence. They use the better grammar, they use appropriate idioms, they use a better word of choice. For example, here you see here in the blue, in the blue circle here, the ChatGPT translate the ESG, which is acronym of environmental, social, and governance. The ChatGPT translate it as ESG, still as ESG, which is appropriate, yeah. But let's see in the Google Translate. The Google translate it as LST, which is unusual. Yeah, I think it's unusual. So based on this experience, maybe we can suggest that ChatGPT can produce more accurate translation result than the Google. At this moment, I mean, I don't know, yeah, maybe Google can improve their ability and the translation result will be more better than now. Okay, next. Okay, next let's see how ChatGPT can also translate another language with special character. So it's not in alphabetical, it's not in common alphabetical, such as from the Arabic language. And what we have to do is just using the same command. Here I use the command as before, translate this to English, because I want to translate this Arabic language, the Arabic sentence into English language. And then, yeah, don't forget to put an apostrophe at the front and at the end of the sentence, then press enter. And ChatGPT give us the result, which is very impressive. If you can read it carefully, the full sentence here, the ChatGPT can give a translation result which is more natural sound. I mean, when we read the result, it is very easy to understand. It is very convenient to read. Yeah, so yeah, I think based on my experience, the ChatGPT is one of the finest translation until now. Yeah, until now, we should highlight on this. Okay. So next, now we move on to the full page translation. So here we use the AI to translate the whole page of the document, the full page of document, which has various format in PDF, in Word, in PPT, and many more. And some of them is using the text base. We will also discuss it later about the image base, but maybe in the next few slides. So here's we try to translate the text-based article, which is in Arabic article for the sample, and we will translate it into the English using the Google Translator. Yeah, for the first trying, we just have to go to the page address, the translate.google.com, and then once the page is open, you will see the 4 tabs on that page. The first tab is for text, the second tab is for images, the third tab is for document, and the fourth tab is for site. Then choose the document tab, click on it, and then the upload page will appear. And then you just have to drag your file that you want to translate into that page, or you can just click the upload button and then choose the file that you want to translate. And after that, you will have to choose the source of language, which is Arabic here, yeah, for the sample, and then also choose the target language, which is English in this sample, and then click the translation button and wait for the result. The Google Translator will give a link that you can click and you can download the result and save it. But here you can see the result here. Yeah, I already put it in the slide. The Google Translator produce a translation result that is not organized. The translation result layout is not the same as the original one. Yeah, if you can see there. So there is many blank page here. So it is not good for the fast reading. If it want to read, it's not good for reading. We can understand it fastly if reading that kind of translation result. But no worry, we can solve this problem by using another AI translation tool that I will show to you later in the next few slides. But for now, we will continue to another AI translation tool, which is from Google company also. Okay, so here is the, wait, it's not changing. Okay, so the Google, oh no, it's not changing. Okay, yeah, wait. Okay, so is it changing to the Google Docs on your screen?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So
Yes, yes.
another translation that providing by Google is Google Docs. It is not actually the translation tools, but it is integrated with the AI from Google, yeah, AI Google Translator. So it is powered by AI Google Translator. And in Google Docs, what you have to do first is you have to upload your file into the Google Drive. So make sure that you already have your own Google Drive. And then after you upload it into the Google Drive, just right click and open it with the Google Docs. Then the Google Docs will automatically convert your PDF file into the Word file. Okay, so once the page is open, the Google Doc page is open, then you can see here, can you see my pointer here? I move my pointer, can you see it? Okay, so here in the Google Docs page, go to the menu on top of the page here. There is a tools menu. You just can click on it and then go to the translate document, and then the pop-up box will appear. You are have to choose the target language. Here we want to translate the Arabic language, yeah, the Arabic article, same as before, into the English. So we choose the English language for the target language, and don't mind about the source language, because the Google Docs automatically identified what is the language in the original paper. Okay, so just click translate, and then the Google Docs will give you the translation result in a new tab. And here is the result I already put in here also. As we can see, the result is still not that good for the layout. I mean, yeah, it's still the same as the Google Translator, but since it is in the Word or in the doc format, so we can edit it manually. Yeah, which is will take time for us, of course, and will put a lot of effort for us. But I think this is very good for the researchers. If we write something, if we write our article in a Word document, and then we want to translate the whole document into various language, maybe we want to publish into Arabic journal, and we write our article in Indonesia, then we just can use this Google Docs, and all of the page in our article just automatically translate into the Arabic, yeah, for example, like that. Okay, so next I will show you another AI translation that I mentioned earlier that can keep the layout looks like the original one, so they can keep the original layout for their result, which is the online doc translator. And this online doc translator using the AI technology from the Google Translator. So the result will be pretty much the same as the result produced from the Google, yeah. But they have the ability to make the layout more organized, more sequence, yeah. So we use the same sample Arabic article here that we will translate into an English language, and the step is very easy. You can just go to their page address onlinedoctranslator.com/id/translation form, and then you will find the upload page in there and upload your file, which is PDF, yeah, frequently, and then yeah, with the same stage as Google Translator, you should choose the source of language and choose the target language, and then click the translation button, and then this platform or this application will give you the link which contain the translation result. And here is the result. As you can see, it is more organized, right? Compared to the Google result. And for the linguistic, for the translation, it is still the same because they're using the AI technology from Google. But there is weaknesses, if I can say so. This application is a web-based and it's a free interface, so it gives you a lot of pop-up ads. So every time you click any button or you perform any comment, then the pop-up advertisement will come out, which is very disturbing, yeah, for me. So I will show you one more AI translation tool that free from pop-up ads and also can keep the layout looks like the original one. Okay, I will go to the next slide. Yeah, so here is another AI translation tool. The name is DeepL. The DeepL has the same stage or same process with the Google Translator, but sorry, but they use different AI technology. So the result that they produce, that they are generating, will be different from the Google. And some people said, if you can read from the review of these tools, some people said that the DeepL can give more accurate translation than Google, and more give academic expression. So it is very good for the researcher. But there is some limitation because they only offering a limited language. They only offering 31 language, and they don't support for Arabic language. So for the sample here, I used the different article, not the Arabic one. I used the English article that we will try to translate into the Indonesian. And the step is very easy. Just go to their page address, deepl.com/translator, and the page will open, and you can find the tab, the translate files tab in here, and then you can click on it, and yeah, you just have to upload your file that you want to translate, and then the result will appear. And here is the result. As you can see, they can give you more precise structure of the layout, right? If you can see it, if you ever see the Elsevier article, then you will familiar that the Elsevier always put their logo on top of the article, so they even can keep the image from the original article still in the same position. So it is very good for the PSA research article, which contain many graphic, many tables, yeah, so it will have in the same position. Then yeah, we will be more enjoyable to read the translation result. Yeah, so I think this could be considered for us to be one of favorite free AI translation. But of course, if the language source that we need is available. Okay, so next. Okay, yeah, I will go to the next slide. But I think it's not moving. And I see someone pointer in my screen. Is it someone do the annotate?
Mr. Muhammad.
Yeah, Bu.
I see someone do annotation to my presentation. Okay, it's okay. Maybe you want to try. Okay, so I will continue. This is another translation tool that is not independent system. So the AI is not independent. They are integrated with one application, namely the PDF element. But this AI tools that integrated to this application is powered by ChatGPT. So I'm pretty sure the translation result is very accurate. Yeah, if we compare to Google, I mean. So this application is not a web-based. You should download and install it first to your device. And after you install, then you can just use it. And you can open your file, your PDF file into the application. And after that, you can just go to their AI tools menu in here. Yeah, you can see here, there is a blue dot with the AI words inside of it. Yeah, so just click on the menu. And if you can see here, the AI tools offering so many features. Not only for translate the PDF, they also offering the proofread PDF, which is very useful for the researchers. And they even offering the AI writing detection feature. Yeah, so if we are curious whether this paper is writing with the AI assistant or not, yeah, we can use these tools. I think it is also very useful for the lecturer, for the educators, if they want to check their student paper assignment, is it using AI or not? Yeah, so you can consider using this application. Okay, so back to the step. We can click the AI tools here, and then we click the translate PDF here, and then yeah, we choose the target language. For the sample here, still the same. We use the Arabic article that we want to translate into the English article. So we choose target language as English. And for the source language, still you don't have to mind about it, same as the Google Docs, because the PDF element also already identified what is the source language in the origin file. Okay. So after you do that, then the translation result will appear in the right side of the page in a real time. So every time you scroll the page, if there is like 5 pages, you scroll until the 5 page or until the last page, the translation result will appear in a real time, so you can feel like the live translation experience maybe. Yeah. And then you also can do like reading the original article and switch to the translation result, which is very good for you to improve your linguistic skill. Yeah. And the quality of the translation is also very good, very accurate, as you can see here. Yeah, but there is some disadvantages, because this application only offering limited page per document for free user. So maybe you can consider to buy the premium package. Yeah, I think this is very can be a good investment for you. Okay, so next I will go to the next slide. Okay, wait, yeah, the slide is not moving to the next. Okay, so beside the text base, as we have discussed earlier, the AI translator can also translate the image base. For example, from the poster, from the graphic, or from the scan image document, which is most frequent, the scan image document. Sometimes when we get the PDF file and the content is not in the text base, so we cannot copy the word, we cannot select that word. Yeah, so it is an image based source PDF. Yeah, and here we will try first using the Google Translator. For the sample, I used the English article, English from the book. So it is the scan image document from the book. And from the Google Translator, sorry, there is some note if we want to translate the image based source with this Google Translator. if the file that we want to translate or we want to upload to the Google Translator is in the PDF format, then we have to convert it first to the JPEG file, one by one per page, because the Google Translator can recognize the PDF for the image, yeah, for the image menu. But if the file contain the JPEG or the PNG or the GIF, yeah, or etc. in the image base, then you can just upload it right away into the page, and then the Google will translate the file for you. But if it's not, yeah, you have to convert it one by one per page. So what I do here, I convert to the image for only the first page, yeah, for sample only. So here, after I convert it to the JPEG, then I just go to the Google, the translate.google.com. So the step is same with the document translation as before, but here we choose the image tab menu. Yeah, okay. So it's in the second tab. We click on the image tab menu, and then the upload page will appear. Just upload the image file, which is in JPEG, and then wait for the result. And here is the result. As you can see, we can analyze it, yeah, a little. So for the layout, it is pretty good, I guess, because it's not really different with the original one. But if you read carefully the full page, they give you so many ambiguous words and inappropriate words. I mean, there is some word that should be not in that sentence. So it's like switching, the word is switching. So yeah, but it's the best that the Google Translator can do from the image base. So now let's see what if we use the Google Docs for the image base source. Okay, so I will go to the next slide. Okay, wait, yeah. Okay, so here we use the Google Docs for the image base source, and we do the same step as before. First, we upload the image file, the PDF file, yeah, the scan image base document to the Google Drive, but we don't have to convert it into the JPEG file. Just leave it in the PDF format, because Google Docs will automatically convert your PDF into the Word format. Okay, so after the page from the Google Docs is open, as you can see here, they just automatically convert your PDF, which is content in image base source, into the words. Yeah, you just have to follow the same step as before. Go to Tools menu in here on the top of the page and go to the Translate document, and then choose the target language. Here the sample we will translate from English into Indonesian, so we choose the target language in Indonesia, and then just click Translate. And what about the result? Here we can see that the result is very untidy, yeah, in my opinion, disorganized. There is some missing words, and also the punctuation is not in the right place. But still, since it is in a doc or in a Word format, so you can edit it manually. Yeah, but of course it will take a lot of times again. And now let's see. Okay, I will go to the next slide. Let's see if we use another AI translation tool. Okay, so how if we use the PDF element for translation the image base source? Okay, the step same as before. After you install the application, then open the file, and then the first time that you have to do in the PDF element, when you want to translate the image base source, you have to perform the OCR tools. So you have to click here in the OCR tools menu, and make sure you click the perform OCR, and the pop-up box, yeah, the pop-up box will appear. Then you can choose some option based on your needs. Maybe you want to translate all the page, then you can choose all page in the page range command, or you want to translate only the page that show in your screen, then you can choose the current page. And then for the language recognition, actually the PDF element already recognizing automatically there identifying about the source of language. But if you think the language is not the same as the original article, then you can just choose which one is which is the language is correct. Okay, and after that you can just follow the same step. You go to the AI tools menu, click on the AI tools menu, and then click the translate PDF, and then click the target language in Indonesia, yeah, in the sample here. And after that the result will appear in the right side of the page in real time once again. And the linguistic is very sounds natural. I mean, we can read and we can understand it correctly based on this translation result from the, because it's from the ChatGPT. And also, yeah, there is some weaknesses again, because this feature only available for the premium user only. So yeah, maybe you have to consider again buying their premium package. I think it is very good investment, because you're not only will have the feature of translating the PDF, but you can also get the feature to organize your PDF. Yeah, I'm not selling here, I'm just suggesting you. Okay, and I think every AI translation tool has its own advantages, also has its own disadvantages. So it's back to us. We can choose the best AI translation that suits our needs, that suits our condition. Okay, and I think you can explore more. So don't limit this AI translation only based on what I shared to you right now, because what I shared to you is about is based on my experience. I have been tried to using, so I can share about the limitation, the weakness, and also the advantages. Okay, so what we can conclude here. Okay, so this is the last slide in here. If we can conclude from the beginning, so the current AI translation, yes, they are very helpful, but they're not perfect. They cannot replace the human translation. I think you are agree with me. Yeah, but we don't know, maybe in the future they are do some improvement, they continue to develop, and they solve the remaining problems. Yeah, maybe they can be as good as human translator. But as for now, with the existing of AI translation tools, yeah, again, it's back to us. We can choose the AI that can suit our need, that can fit our condition. Maybe if you want to do the fast reading, yeah, you can just choose the free AI translation as the first option. But maybe if you want to do the in-depth learning, in-depth reading, you can consider to adopt the premium AI translator. Okay, so that is my what I can share today. This is the last slide. Thank you for your attention. I give it back to the moderator, Bu Titi. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mrs. Irna Pujilestari. That's such informative and comprehensive presentation, and this will make us keep learning, right? And for participants, if you have any question, you can write down your questions on chat box with this format, your name, underscore institution, and your question. But if you don't mind, could you please practice just what, Mrs. Irna, one of the AI software transition? Because your presentation just only on PDF view, right? Maybe can we just practice one of maybe
Document
PDF
maybe?
or spell? Okay.
Yeah,
Just one.
it
Thank
is
you.
for the process. Actually, it's the same, Bu Titi. If you're using the DeepL, yeah, as I just show you later, I mean before, uh, we can just choose the doc format or the XLS or the PPT. So the stage is the same. They can support any of the format, yeah, but you have to read in their statement first, yeah, there's some format they can support, but for the common reading such as the PPT, the what else, the doc, yeah, they can do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. This is
Maybe you can
question.
practice by yourself because I don't
Yeah.
prepare for the material for it. Okay,
It's
maybe
okay.
there's a question for Bu Umu Saida,
Um.
please.
Okay.
Ya,
This is a question from chatbox. Okay. Bu Umu, silakan.
Assalamualaikum wabarakatuh, Ibu Inas and Ibu Titik and all of participants. Hello, my name is Umu Syahida. I'm from State Polytechnic of Ambon, and actually I'm newbie in public sector accounting. I'm teaching English in public sector accounting in State Polytechnic of Ambon, and it's really insightful for me to join this Ibu Irna's presentations because I usually use several AIs for translating some like journals from my colleagues and others. I have used these several AI applications, and like what our first keynote speaker have presented just now, that this AI could be job displacement for my job in the future. So somehow I feel like worry about this upcoming AI applications, but I have to admit that it's really helpful for me to use this AI because like it's not too time consuming to use this AI application. It is very helpful, but still, uh, I still find many this what to say that the translation somehow need humans
Yes.
touch for make it perfect. I usually use DeepL translators. And my question is about the doc. If you use DeepL and use the doc part, sometimes I cannot edit the document, the translation, the result of the document. I cannot edit it. Is it because I use the free one, or if I change my account into paid account or use the premium one, I can edit it the result in the document? This is the first question. And the second about the security of the AI itself. We know that we already know in this world that there is no free lunch for everything. So we use these AI applications freely. Is there any security traits that we have to like? I think we have to be aware of like that. And I think that's all, Ibu Irna and Ibu Titik. Thank you.
Thank you,
Okay.
Ibu Syahida. Okay, Mrs. Irna, there's two questions. The equation of article translation or document translation and security of AI itself. Please.
Okay. Thank you, Bu Umu, for the question. The first question is about the DeepL, right? The technical issue from the DeepL. Yes, the DeepL cannot generate the doc file, so it is in the PDF. Maybe it's one of their trick to secure their translation result, right? So we cannot edit it. So you can just choose another option like I have been showing to you. Maybe you can choose the Google Docs for your, if you want to edit it into the doc document. Maybe you can choose that option. I hope it's clear enough. And for the second question, it's about the security. Actually, I'm not expert on AI, yeah, so I don't have the deep knowledge about AI. What I want to transfer or want to share today is only about how to optimize the using of AI. But if I can answer your question about the security, maybe I just can share about my experience when I using the AI. So one of AI that I have been using, for example, the online doc translator. If you go to that page and then you upload the document that you want to translate, then you will find the notification on the bottom. They said that the file that you are uploading will delete after 100 hour in their database. So I think that is one of the treatment they use to securize about the database translation. Yeah, but for the other, maybe I cannot really give you a suggestion. Yeah, so you can explore by yourself. And as a researcher, we can just use maybe the premium package because it's more secure, of course. Actually, the premium package that is installed in our device that is not web-based, such as the PDF element that I have been showing for you. So because it is installed to our device, then the database is in our laptop or our computer, so it will be more secure for us. Yeah, so I can suggest you like that only. I hope it answer your question, Bu Umu.
Yeah. Thank you, Ibu Irna.
Thank
Okay.
you, Shahida. Okay, this is a question from Prof. Indra Bastian. What about human translation? Is better? Mrs. Irna, if quality of translation is from 1 to 100, what number quality of translation of ChatGPT and versus Google?
Okay, thank you, Prof. Indra Bastian, for the questions. I will answer this again based on my experience, Professor. I think for now, the human translation is still on top of the translation tools that we can use, because yeah, AI is a machine and human using a brain. So yeah, maybe the human translation will be the first choice if we want to do deep reading, or maybe if we want to translate our article into the journal which is in top tier. I think we can use the human translation for the first option. Yeah. And about the quality of translation from 1 to 100, this is again based on my experience, Prof. Indra Bastian. ChatGPT, I think until now, I can say I can give a score 80. Okay, so it's based on my experience. And Google Docs, yeah, because it is not, it is using the AI from the Google technology, and we have been compared before. There is some many ambiguous word, there is some many inappropriate word, and also their translation is not that natural than the ChatGPT. Especially for the research, they're not really can give academic expression from its translation. So I will give the Google translation tools in 60 scores. Maybe it is from me, Professor, based on my experience. I hope it answers your question.
Any feedback?
Yes, thank you very much.
Any feedback, Prof?
Yes, I hope the Google will be okay.
Yeah. I hope so. Because it's free and they offer many languages, not just the other translation. Okay.
Well, just wondering something. Are there any suggestion on the ethics of using AI translation in publication? Mrs.
Sorry,
Irna.
Bu Titi, I think you are freezing right now. Can you repeat
Are
again?
there any suggestion? Yeah. Okay. Are there any suggestion on the ethics of using AI translation in publication and
Okay,
publication.
okay. I think first still we have to learn about the language that we want to translate. I mean, at least we have 60% of the linguistic skill about the knowledge, so we will know if the AI do something wrong about the translation. Yeah, so that